Hello guys, welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to talk about inline refactoring. And by the end of this lecture, you are going to have a complete understanding of how you can do inline refactoring with PyCharm. So let's get started. So I am in this file called demo.py and I have some code already written over here with a method having 3 print statements and some statements here in main method along with a method called to print hello. So I am going to try out some inline refactoring here in this file. Now, what is inline refactoring? So inline refactoring is exactly opposite of code extraction. Here you can remove the method and put the code back where the method call is done. And you can do the same with the variables. So let me talk about variables first. So let's say I have created this variable here, hello Python, and I'm assigning it hello Python. And I'm just printing this over here. And this variable is not being used anywhere. So let's say I want to get rid of this variable and instead move this string into the print statement directly over here. So how would I do that? So there is a traditional way wherein I can cut, delete this and paste hello Python over here. A better approach is to move your caret to this variable here. Okay, and go to refactor and select inline over here. So you can also make a note of this shortcut here, Option Command and N, and it will be Control Alt N for Windows and Linux. One point to remember over here is if you keep the caret elsewhere. So let's say if I move the caret to the string and if I go to refactor, you won't see this inline option enabled over here, and neither you will be able to move this inline with the help of this shortcut. So let me press and show you. So I'll press Option Command and N. So you can see nothing happens while I'm pressing. So in order to make this work, I need to move my caret to the variable that I want to move inline, and I'll press Option Command and N on Mac and Control Alt N for Windows and Linux. So you can see this pop up here, which tells me that you want to inline this variable. So one thing to remember over here is there is only one option for inline, okay, and it works for methods as well as variables. So PyCharm was smart enough that wherever we moved our caret, that particular place was variable, and it assumed that we want to move a variable inline, and that's why it's suggesting us inline variable, and there is one occurrence of hello Python. I'll say okay. The moment I say okay, you can see hello Python moved over here and that variable got removed. So this is very helpful whenever you have unnecessary variables created and you want to clean up your code a bit. Okay, you can also do this with the methods as well. So let's say I have a method called print to be deleted. I have created this method here and I am printing what's up. Okay, and let's say I am making a method call over here. So I'm saying print to be deleted. Okay, and now over here you will notice that this function has only one line of code and it's completely unnecessary. Like, why am I creating this method or function for just writing a single line of code? And I want this to be refactored and I want this to be removed, and this line should move in at the place where we are calling this. So I can just simply print what's up over here in the main method. So I'll just move my caret over here to the method definition and I'll press Command Option N on Mac and Control Alt N for Windows and Linux. And the moment I do this, you will see a pop-up over here for the function, and it says inline the function name, and it says it has one occurrence. And what do you want to do? So it's asking me whether I want to inline all the invocations and remove the declaration, or I want to inline all the invocations and keep the declaration. So you have an option to move this code inline and also keep this declaration, and you can also inline and delete the declaration. So I'll just select the first one and I'll go and refactor. You also have an option to preview. So I'll hit refactor and you can see print WhatsApp moved over here. So this is how inline refactoring works with variables and methods. So it's a very handy tool, okay, and it's very helpful whenever you are doing some code cleanup and you want to make your code look a little bit easier to understand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this class and found it valuable. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.